9x19 suck? Or is it just underrated?
Did you go underground? Where are they? Oh! I'm sorry, bro.
Ever had that gut-wrenching moment in Tarkov where you barely have enough money for gear? Or maybe during a raid when you're desperately trying to complete a late wipe event quest, only to get mowed down by a juggernaut armed to the teeth, a full squad of chads, or even by a rat who's been sitting on the corner for the whole raid. We've all been there. What if I told you that by using the 9x19 caliber elevated my PvP experience to the next level? Watch how this caliber taught me 2 PvP mechanics that will make sure you win at least 50% of your PvP encounters. But before that, let's talk about 2 important facts to make the SMGs work.
I had no warm-up yet, Merlin, so I might die.
There is this skill that if you master, lets you shoot and kill enemies up to twice as fast as you normally would. All the kills that I got in this video was using this specific skill. You probably guessed it. It's point fire. This comes in handy especially when you're caught in an ambush.
Hello there.
I would have died here if I ADS'd. Point firing might be difficult, especially if you're not used to it. Just put on a laser and you should be good to go. Moving on to the other important skill. Although the recoil of the MP5 and Vector are pretty much like the M4, SMGs are made for close range.
Where is he?
You will need to learn how to close the gap between you and your enemy. At this point, I was thinking hard on how I can push him in a way that doesn't put me at a disadvantage. The stairs are a no-go. He might run away if I go to the opposite stairs too.
How am I supposed to fight this guy?
Since I'd be at a disadvantage anyway, I need to at least get the right-hand peek. In the end, I didn't really end up using the right-hand peek. But this brings us to the 2 other mechanics that one needs to learn to succeed in Tarkov.
I was bad, but he was worse.
I might be wrong on this, but I noticed that Desmond Pilak's playstyle is different from no generals.
First round, second part.
Instead of using peaks like this, he does more of this.
Dead.
Let's do that again. I feel like Desmond swings more than he peeks. Regardless, swinging from cover makes the enemy miss shots while you kill them before they can adjust. I asked Desmond about this on his stream. He said this will work if you know or you can guess exactly where the enemy is. And watching him play, I see that he swings out fast and keeps moving to the left or right, perpendicular to the enemy till they're dead. This makes it difficult for them to adjust their aim. And if you're lucky,
You went up. You went up.
they don't even get to shoot you back.
He's dead.
This is pretty dangerous, especially if you're up against good players. Here's another mechanic that is comparably safer in my opinion. This should draw the line between holding angles and ratting.
You good?
This is basically a game of tug of war. It's a competition on who can hold the angle on who. A back and forth on contesting the angle and holding the angle, which is where peaks are very important.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck! I had
tapped him, he didn't die. What the fuck? What was that?
Well, I lost the contest there because I gave up the angle, and he punished me for that. Which brings us to a tip for this type of contest. From time to time, you would mess up your peek and get hit. Watch and see what I did wrong here, and I bet you do this too. I should have stayed here and caught him while he pushed. Most of us, when get hit, get the urge to back up and heal. Which is not a bad idea, but most decent players will capitalize on this and push. This would be a great setup for another mechanic which I talked about in this video. Anyway, here's an easier example where I got shot out of nowhere. And just see what I did.
Go, go! Lumabalik sa likod.
There. Okay. Oh, and don't let anyone tell you that SMGs have no place or are trash in the late wipe. It is true that rifle ammos have better penetration, but SMGs, depending on what ammo you have better damage and better fire rate. And besides, most of the guys that we kill here are geared. And lastly, the most important and easiest thing you can do to get better in PvP is to help me continue making videos like this. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this and watch this other video if you want to increase your KD in a few days.